Hi, let us talk a little bit about I-140s. Can you use an I-140 from a previous company to extend your H-1B? Can you use an I-140 from a previous company to actually file for H-4 EAD for your spouse? Can you use an I-140 from a previous company to get a green card? Let's answer one by one. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Shaparali from the Shaparali Law Group. We have been practicing immigration law for a long time now, almost 20 years, and we have seen changes in the I-140 rules, especially in 2017 when Obama implemented the availability of not canceling the I-140, and now we have the I-140 valid once 6 months has passed after it was filed and it was not cancelled. And by the way, it's not staying with the company for 6 months, is if the company cancel it. So that means even if you move to another company and they have not canceled it, 6 months has passed, they cannot cancel it after that. So number one, to answer the question, can you use an existing I-140 from company A to file extension of your H-1B beyond 6 years on that I-140? The answer is yes. Yes, you can do that. Of course, if it has not been canceled within the 6 months. Now the second question, can you use the same I-140 to file for an H-4 EAD for your spouse? Again, the answer is yes, because the rule of H-4 EAD just requires either an approved I-140, it doesn't specify which company, or an extension already granted. For example, let's say you file an extension of H-1B, and within that time the I-140 was the H-1B got approved, and it was within 6 months, and they cancel your I-140, can you still use that extension of H-1B beyond the 6 years to file H-4 EAD? The answer is yes. So once you reach the 7th year and you have this, you can still file H-4 EAD. But of course, once you try to renew that, then it becomes an issue, because then you want to have an I-140, because even your H-1B will not be renewed if you don't have an I-140 approved, whether it's company A, B, C, D. Okay. Now the last question, can you use that to get a green card? The answer is yes and no. Yes, if they have not canceled the I-140 and they still want you back. For example, you work with company A, like 5 years ago, you left them, they never cancel your I-140, you move to company B. Later on, you want to move back to company B, can they use that same I-140? Of course, if the position is available, yes, they can. That means they can just file your adjustment of status, including your EAD, your advance parole, etc. Now, a lot of people now ask the question, do I have to move to that company before they file? The answer is no. You don't have to be moving to that company for them to file. However, having said that, if you don't move with them, for one, they probably will not file it. Number two, it will look suspicious to the USCIS. If you're getting an EAD, you're getting that, why would you not move with that company? But legally, you can move. You can actually not move to that company, file the adjustment of status while it's the I-140 is still alive, and of course ultimately get your green card. But there are some issues of AC-21. What happens if you don't work for the company at all? Again, it will look suspicious, so be very, very careful on that. Although the law doesn't specifically require you go to work for them, it is highly recommended to do that. So these are few things, tips about the I-140 that you should know. And of course, now the next I-140, of course, a national interest waiver. I-140s, can you use a national interest waiver I-140 to file an extension on H-1B? The answer is yes. The same for EB-1A, EB-1B, EB-1C. So all the best. If you need any help, feel free to reach out. 510-742-5887. This is Shaparali signing off. Anything I told you today is my opinion. You should not act or refrain to act solely on the information provided. You should contact an attorney if you have any questions. Thank you.